Hi, Dr. Riley. This is Gabriella Oseguera. I'm going to do a quick wardrobe change into my Lead from the Heart glasses so you can actually get a visual of how important I feel leading from the heart is. One of the important things that I found in Mr. Crowley's book is that he really defined that in the 21st century, workers really need to feel valued in what they do. Great leaders of today, they inspire, they re-engage workers into having a much more positive experience for the companies that they work for. And that the old traditional ways are not that successful. In fact, in his book, he referenced that in 1987, job satisfaction was at 62%. And in 1987, it jumped down to 45%. And I could just imagine where we're at now in 2017. If the trend line continues, we really need to change how we lead in our environment. And so, taking a look at a case for supporting this leadership style, I think it's very important that when someone leads from the heart, you have a very positive environment. The passion is contagious, and I think it's really important to have compassion and also passion in what you do. People are desired and wanting to work for you when someone shares the same passion and compassion as well. The sincerity and the relatability to their leaders is very important. Now, when someone tends not to support this style, I can understand their point of view that if someone does lead from the heart, they could be viewed as maybe a weak leadership. Maybe opening up themselves too much is not acceptable for various reasons. Some people might take advantage of people that lead from the heart because they feel that, oh, well, they're such a nice person. I can go ahead and, skip out here, skip out there and have their own shortcomings. And another thing that might detour people from this way of leadership is that they might feel that it's not a strong business sense. In an environment where profitability is important and having accountability to the stakeholders is really important, some people might view this style as a very weak business sense to have. So, my TCP, just to remind you a little bit of what I'm doing, is my platform is really building a youth platform for developing leaders through sports. And one of the things I feel in leading through the heart is having passion within this program. It takes a village to raise a child. I need to re-inspire parents that communities are important to raise children and that community outreach programs and leadership mentors are valuable to their children for success. There are 2 points that Crowley made with emotional and behavior in leading with the heart. And when it's an emotional attachment, someone gets a pride and joy out of it. And it's really important that in my TCP, that when we do these outreach programs, that parents and children get this pride and this sense of pride and joy out of giving back to the community because everyone always says it feels better to give than to receive, and that's really what I'm trying to teach these youth of today that might not be exposed to this. And having a behavioral change, an emotional attachment to leadership mentors. This is crucial now where in Dave today, where in public schools, there's not a lot of availability to leadership mentors for these young kids. It's important for them to have a connection with someone that will allow them to be successful in the future. And there's also 4 things that I thought were really important that Crowley mentioned. Having organizational health within my TCP project is important. Making sure that we all have the same common goal, and that managing the quality of what we do is important. Parents and children have to have passion and agree and be on board with what this TCP will bring to the organization. It'll bring them up a level of just not being a great soccer organization, but also being a phenomenal organization that develops leaders and develops good community people for this world. And then having that workplace readiness, making sure that the kids of today that we're having in this organization are these strong athletic children, but we're also going to be coaching them to win, to be successful for themselves, and to be phenomenal in what they do and whatever they choose. So that is where I'm going to lead from the heart through my TCP project, is through passion and re-engagement and re-inspiring both children and adults. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.